Hello and welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining me. To those that are joining me again, welcome back, and to those that perhaps are new, warm welcome to the channel. If you haven't already subscribed and you enjoy what you see and hear, please consider subscribing and pressing that little bell notification. Would love for you to join us more often. I'm busy with this colour along from the 50 Autumn Miniatures by Kameliya Angelkuova, or Kameliya probably. Sorry, don't know why I read it so strangely. Kameliya Angelkuova, and I filmed this, and I don't know what's going on with my phone because it seemed to be filming, but it didn't. So all I've done here is very simply, you can see by the background, I did a full base coat of a Copic. This is YR00. So if you don't have Copics, then any very pale yellow or orange or something, I just did that to speed things up. And then I've just gone over all the indentation bits like this, which the artist has shown with black marks, with the darkest color, which is PC 1032, and then I'm using PC 118, so 1032, 118, 1002 and 912. Those are the colors that I'm using on my pumpkin. So I really hope that it's going to film this time. I've tried to leave a little bit around this lantern because I want to try and do some shading outside there, and I actually forgot when I was going over it with the Copic, so I just left a little bit there, and I hope it will be okay. So I'm going to start with the next darkest color. And basically what I do is I go over the dark color that I've used, and I just sort of very light touch move out with the next darkest color, and every now and then I'll look at something like here. I decide this would be, as it folds into the pumpkin, it's kind of shaded, and so I'm using some more of the dark color, and then I shade that out with the lighter color again. And it's using these kinds of shading methods that will give some shape and some 3D look to the pumpkin. And I just found it very relaxing doing this. So I'm doing a voiceover here because, as you know, I find it really hard to color and talk at the same time. My brain just doesn't function so well. So I think that because you guys seem to like things in real time, I'm going to put a little bit of music on now as I carry on with this, and you can just watch or color and watch as well, because I don't have any great information to impart about what I'm doing. I'm basically using these Prismacolors, pressing very lightly, and because the Copic's already gone over a lot of it, it goes quite easily, but I then still, as you'll see, use a medium called Zest It to blend things together later on. And so I hope you enjoyed that music. As usual, it's from Epidemic Sound, which I pay a monthly subscription for. And for those very kind people that have been giving me some sponsorship through my coffee fund, I've been using that money because it goes into my PayPal account. So I've been using of that money to help towards the subscription. So it's really helping the channel. So let me know if you like the music that I'm using, because some of you have helped to pay for that. So it means the world to me. Thank you so much. I've written personally to the people that I've received from as well, but thank you so much again for that. It's really kind of you. I love the way that a kind of a yellow, golden yellow color brightens things up. I've said that before, but it really seems to cheer a picture up, doesn't it? So now I'm finishing the rest of this off camera with the yellow. As you can see, it's brightened up the whole lot. And I'm adding a red, which is this number that I'm about to write down for you. Prismacolor 122. So I'm using that for the light in this lantern, and I'm doing the red around the outside, and because the flame will be sort of golden yellow in the middle, and then it fades to kind of a red towards the outside. And then I bring it in with another yellow, which is this one, PC917. And again, I go over so I color sort of with a heavy pressure at the end and then lighten it off, and then use the yellow over the lighter bit of the red and bring it in, and then again heavy and then light as you come in. I'm sure that's how most of you blend, although you can go from light to heavy, which I do in other situations, but it gives a nice feeling of light. And for those of you, I know one of the ladies that subscribes to my channel is very keen to color dragons, and if you were thinking of doing a dragon breath, so this one is PC1012. If you were thinking of doing a dragon's flames coming out of their mouth, that would also be a nice way to kind of make the heat look. So this I'm going to bring in a lighter one, sort of much towards the middle, and then I'm using the red again in the center of the flame, and then the pale yellow around the red, so just to give a look of the flame. And then I decided to go for some sort of pinky, purpley, mauvey, I don't know what color you would call the color that I decided to try and show I want it to be a white candle, so I want it to be the shadow of that. So that is PC995. Sorry, it didn't show very well. Just quickly giving it a bit of a sharpen. And then I just use it like in the places that the shadow would fall. So I was sort of thinking of the light casting shadows from the flame. And just to give a look of the white of the wax, one needs some shadows to make the white look white, if that makes any sense to you. And I'd put some of my Prismacolors into a little carrier bag, and I didn't put a white in there, so I happened to have a Caran d'Ache Luminance white on hand, so I just chose to use that. It's a little stump left of my Caran d'Ache Luminance white. I love that. It's like one of my favorite white pencils. Just to go over that and sort of blend that pinky mauvey color in a little bit. And I think that looks fairly effective. So if I'm thinking of using like golden brown for the acorn and maybe some dark sepia on the edges of it. Should make the white look quite white. I hope so anyway. So now I better clean some of these pencil crumbs off. I'm still using my old makeup brush to do that. This is PC917 again, and I'm using that over the whole pumpkin, burnishing everything to kind of make it glow. And I'm using a slightly lighter, I think it's canary yellow. I didn't actually take note of the number, to try and show a bit of the glow of the lamp around the edge of the pumpkin there. I mean, not the pumpkin, around the edge of the acorn lamp. So, and then I'm burnishing with this, and I think I'll just speed this little bit up because it's not very exciting. Just watching me working like mad on increasing my arthritis. It does make me giggle when I'm doing a voiceover and I watch a sped up version, how I used to, when I started coloring, watch this sort of thing, and I didn't actually realize people had sped the video up, and I thought they were these incredible robot colorists. So that's the pumpkin finished. I think it looks quite nice. It's many, many layers plus some zested, but I think it looks nice. And the little candle, I did want to have some white out there, but I forgot to leave the space, so there is no glow around it. I might add some sparkle detail or something later on. So this is the end of this first video in our color along, and I'll do some more next time. I'm not sure if I'll finish it or if I'll do part of it. Thanks for joining me, and have a colorful week. Goodbye now.